Buenos dias, mis amores. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone feeling, doing today? Let me know, baby. Won't you let me know? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, baby. Okay, it's time to go live on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter. Psst, baby Buttercup, are you up? Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. We are going to get into our midweek ahead horoscope to see what our spirit guides, angels, ancestors want us to know for the weekend, for the end of the week. And as we approach and as we are slipping into our full moon in Aries, which is a week and a day away. Okay, today is Wednesday, October 9th. Okay, October 9th. Right now, it is about 8:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me know where you are, how you're doing, where you're watching from. Okay, shout out to everyone down in Florida. Prayers are up. Okay, for us out here. Okay, hope everyone is finding themselves somewhere peaceful, somewhere safe, somewhere warm on this beautiful rising. Now, I did take a little bit of a week off from our last eclipse because the eclipses are exhausting. Okay, we pushed, so we worked all eclipse season. And I really did need that time. You really have to honor your body. You really have to honor your body, honor where you are, honor how you're feeling. Because then I also was linking with my menstrual with the eclipse vibe. And baby, I needed that time. I needed that time to relax. So I'm glad I did that. And now we're back. Okay. We're back with a lot of different things going on. Okay. Hey, we got the Maldives, Chicago, NYC, baby. I love it. People watching on X definitely saying prayers and prayed up. Okay. Peace to everyone. Bless, bless. So, yes, you guys. All right. I did come back and we are a week away from our full moon in Aries Reiki. Reiki, I always like to work for protection because Aries is the warrior spirit. Okay. And in this one, because of the energy of like how we just moved out of the South Node eclipse, we're really about cutting the cords. Okay. Cutting the cords. Full moons are about releasing and letting go. And this energy of the eclipse is going to be quite powerful, quite intense, quite vibrant. Of the full moon. So we're going to get into that. I will be doing a full moon horoscope breakdown for all the signs. So make sure you tune in with that. Set your time, your notifications and all those things. Okay. Thank you, babe. Oh my God. I need to go to the Caribbean beaches right now. Okay. Okay. Hello, Amina from Florida. Good to see you, babes. Okay. So we have the Reiki. You can secure your spot for that. It's cut the cord Reiki. We're deleting drama, removing bad habits, cutting things, people, situations out of our lives. Okay. Clearing the chaos of eclipse season, cutting the chaos of eclipse season. That's on my site. I'm also launching my year ahead readings. I do astrology and tarot year ahead readings for 2025. So you can secure a spot for that. Okay. And I'm going to go into what 2025 is going to look like for you, whether we use tarot, which is how I introduce the reading. So definitely a beautiful way to get it, just predictive about what's happening in each quarter of the year. And then I also am going to be doing the astrology. I started that one last year, the Astro T year ahead. Okay, so you can get those on my site. I'm also offering new readings called Fix My Funk, which is like if you're in a funk, you're in a rut, and you're needing some guidance about how to get out, you can pick tarot or astrology, and I can look in to see how you can get out of a rut and have the energy work for you and not work you to the bone. And then I also have a what's your superpower reading. I used to do that reading 5 years ago. And it's a very fun and exciting time where we look into seeing your strengths, what you're here for, what's your purpose, what's your superpower. So those are the new readings I have as well. And I also have next 3 months ahead. I took down the next 6 months because it was just a lot. It's just a lot of talking. And I think the 3 months is going to be more manageable. So definitely those are the changes with the reading. So if you're interested, book your spot at BigEmpressEnergyLLC.com. We are going to be having more Pilates classes and events too. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Okay. I have to do like some content. People have been asking me about, my diet or my workout or my lip liner. So I'm definitely intending to put you on game, put you on T, but that is like the second, third, fourth priority for me. The priority for me is telling you your horoscopes, telling you your reading, and getting into this energy. So let's get into it, baby. Right now, today, we are going to be having, yes, we are going to be having Jupiter retrograde. Okay, Jupiter is officially retrograding today until February 4th. 2025. This week, Pluto, which has been retrograde, is stationing direct, and Mars, this is the big retrograde of the year because it doesn't happen as often as a Mercury retrograde. Mars retrograde is starting in December, but we entered the pre-shadow period on Friday. Okay, last Friday. So we've been in a couple of days. So that's why we feel a lot of retrograde energy. What is retrograde energy? It is an energy where we are remembering things from the past, when we be called to slow down, to review, to revise, to rest, or to do things more than once, twice, 3 times. I know I've been having to do everything like a million times. Okay. So yes, that is what we're seeing coming up here. Y'all are funny. It is not an engagement ring. It is just a ring. Thank you guys. Okay. I've been wearing this ring all year, but I've been noticing people have been seeing, maybe because I haven't been wearing as many rings as I usually do sometimes. But yes, it is a ring in general. Thank you. Okay. But it is from my boo. It is from my man. So there's that. But baby, we taking them baby steps. Okay. Like this. My Taurus, you ain't gonna get me like that. So no, but let's see, Jupiter retrograde. So when planet is retrograde, it's not acting in the way that it is intended. Okay, it's not acting as its full capacity. It's slowing down, but it's also reviewing and revising all the degrees it went to. So I feel like this is going to be really impacting our Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgos, especially between 10 to 25 degrees, okay, around that area, more like 10 to 20 degrees, you will be impacting with this Jupiter retrograde. Now, I don't think it's all doom and gloom. I really do feel like with this energy, maybe it's a blessing coming back one more time, okay, or maybe a wisdom that we are being, awakened to, liberated to. We're feeding our faith. We're expanding in our belief systems, because Jupiter is representing your beliefs, right? What you think about things and what you think about yourself. So I feel like this Jupiter retrograde in Gemini is the sign of options, right? The sign of you can do anything. So we're seeing how we have more options and what we really want to focus on that aligns with our beliefs. And also, I do feel like maybe some blessings coming back to us, or maybe some ideas, things that you had wanted to do, but you have forgot about coming back. Okay. So that's another thing. Jupiter is a little bit busy this week. It's making a sweet trine to Mercury, which means that we could be getting some good news earlier this week. You could have already had it. And it's also making a quincunx to Venus, which is more of a harder aspect, showing that there could be adjustments necessary in our relationships or tension in relationships due to difference of beliefs. Okay. So it's not a good time to be so headfast and so headstrong on, no, this is my way or the highway, baby, get the hell out. Let's have some tolerance, okay? Jupiter energy is also the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot, saying it's okay. Things are good to change. Now, as we move into this weekend, the moon is going to be in Aquarius over the weekend, a water sign, and the sun is in Oh my God. This moon is going to be in Aquarius in an air sign, and the sun is in an air sign. So with that energy of the sun and the moon, we've seen that there's a lot of communication going on, a lot of thoughts. And our airy planets, Mercury and Uranus, are going to be making a quincunx. So this can show that we're going to be having some surprising shifting news conversations happening this weekend, conversations around our freedom, our rights, okay, what we want for ourselves, things we want to revolutionize, update, and change. There could be things coming up around AI, okay, or development and using technology, okay, as well. But the negative thing about this is that we can be too much in our head and too nervous and too anxious. So I think that this is going to be a good time to take at least one day out the weekend to kind of lay low, right? We are in a little bit of a retrograde season. So with the Mercury Uranus, you could be overstimulated mentally with your schedule, emotionally. So taking a little time out. Then Pluto is going direct on Friday, October 11th. Okay, so we can see how we have been called to transform. Pluto is about power, force, your strength, your drive. So with Pluto being direct, we're all going to be finding and feeling that we're more driven. We're feeling more powerful and intensely about those things that we want. And Pluto is at 29 degrees Capricorn, and it will be aspecting Venus as well, okay, into the next week. So we're going to see a lot of themes about transforming relationships, okay, friendships, family, or as well your relationship to money and your finances, paying your bills with gratitude, now with attitude. And then as well this Sunday, Mercury's a little bit messed up, okay? We have the quincunx to Uranus and a quincunx to Neptune. So communication is very shaky, it's very wobbly, and we may need to get second opinions, not taking everything face value sometimes. It can be hard to understand things because Neptune is giving a fog to the communication. And then there's also like the, overthinking about it or speaking too quickly, right? Which we saw last weekend. People were speaking very angrily, very hostile, and it was not cute. Then on Sunday, we have Mercury entering into Scorpio. So that is going to be lasting for a few weeks, Mercury in Scorpio. And when Mercury is in Scorpio, we can be having some intense conversations, okay? A great time to go to therapy, a perfect time to get a reading, right? Because Scorpio is dealing with the underworld and what's beneath and what's behind the veil. So we're going to be speaking. This is why the veil is getting thin as well towards the end of this month. It's going to be where our dreams, like, let me know if your dreams have just been telling you tea like crazy, or your dreams have been showing to you things that you're needing to transmute and transform with the Pluto vibes, right? Very much giving that, especially when Mercury moves into Scorpio. Great time for therapy, past life regression, hypnotherapy, and all of those things. And as well, you may find out some tea. You might find out some secrets. Mercury is squaring to Pluto this weekend, which is also showing that this weekend is filled with busyness. It's filled with things we have to do. It's filled with people who are wanting our attention. And with Mercury square to Pluto, people are going to be feeling very intensely about their thoughts, right? And then we're not going to be really able to grasp sometimes, maybe because of the way that you're feeling so strongly about your position. Jupiter retrograde, okay? Now, if you've been needing to do research, right? You've been having this beautiful idea that you've wanted to expand on, or you want to research and do your deep dive in your investigation. Mercury in Scorpio is great for investigating, and Mercury with Pluto is amazing for that, showing that we can be discovering new types of information that will help us to advance, help us to transform our life, help us to think about things on a deep level, no more surface level when we're in this time of the year, okay? And we end the weekend with a nice sun trine to Jupiter. And so with the sun trining to Jupiter, that is pretty beautiful, saying that on Sunday, we should be feeling a little bit feel good, not having too many Sunday scaries. Okay. And if you've been wanting to, hire a lawyer, you've been wanting to know your rights about something, it could be a good time. It could be a good time to make money. Let's say if you are a vendor and you're going to be doing something, Sunday is a great day for that. Okay. But make sure you're clear with what you're offering because of the fog in the air with the Neptune, right? And the Pluto. So we love that. Okay. Next week's astrology is a little bit more intense. This week is, I would say it's about a 5. It's not too bad. It's not too crazy. We loving it. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let me stop. All right. Let's see. I do love the sun shining to Jupiter. I do love the Jupiter retrograde, especially for all the mutable placements. So we're calling in that blessing. And if it's not a blessing, then baby, we're wise, we're feeling wise. We're feeling like we got this. We're feeling like we're ready to learn. We're ready to know our life. I know somebody's ready to file for an LLC. Somebody's ready to get a representative. Somebody's taking their baby daddy to court. But Jupiter retrograde, right? The law is coming up. We got the moon card in the reverse for our first card, not the moon card, okay? Moon card, secrets being revealed, but for now it's hidden. There's some confusion. This highlights the dreams I was just talking about, how our dreams are getting louder every day as Mercury moves into Scorpio. This is showing that some things could be hidden in this week. So wait till you get more information. Wait till you do more research. And the moon also highlights our mental health. How have you been caring for your mental health? Are you feeling like you're burning off both ends? Are you feeling like a cord with splits in it? And it's like baby, you need more than duct tape. Okay, you need to get a whole new cord. I know I do. Yo, so my technology has been acting up. Okay, it's definitely giving Uranus vibes. Okay, but stuff like that with the moon card. Also highlighting the mother. I knew you were gonna get her. The mother and mother wounds. Whether you are a mother or you're wanting to birth a new idea into this world, but you're not sure how you're going to do it, right? The moon card is saying, listen to your inspiration. And then we got the Jupiter card I mentioned earlier. We got Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this card represents Jupiter. Jupiter's already retrograde. It's going to be retrograde for a few months, but that means things are going to change in our favor. Okay, things are changing in our favor as we're focusing on the long term. We're focusing on the little things that are going right in your life. Maybe it might not be too many things, okay, but focusing on the things that are going right, on the foundation that you have laid, on the people that are there to support you, right, on the ones that do check on you, right? Four of Wands. Some people could be moving, wanting to move, or there could be also tension or changes happening in your home. And so I also feel this energy of organization. People are going to be wanting to clean out the clutter, clean out that drawer, clean out that closet, right? The moon card. We're wanting to cleanse. The moon card is like, it's one of those cards that's like, you might not know why you're going through what you're going through right now, but baby, trust this is a reason. And part of it is building your mental endurance. Part of it is healing your inner child and also ask you to nourish and comfort yourself in new and beautiful ways. Okay. I feel this energy from the moon card though, with all this water, it's about staying hydrated, drinking your teas, maybe cleansing. People could want to cleanse, do a cleanse, maybe a day, 2 days, get your chlorophyll in, adapt certain things into your diet that can just help you, like probiotics. We got the Temperance card. This is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. We got the World card, Saturn. 10 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Juxtaposition here. Okay. Things are turning a new leaf. Things are getting better. But a part of you is still living in the past. A part of you is still thinking about the people, the way you've hurt yourself, feeling a little bit behind the 8 ball, feeling a little bit like you can't get your foot on even ground, right? But we have 2 kings here. You got also the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and 3-3. We could be seeing 3-3 a lot. 3-3-3, 33. 3 is about communication, which is a big theme for this week with all the Mercury activations. And not only when we have Mercury is it about just communication, but sometimes we're communicating with ourselves. We're communicating with the divine. We're communicating with our mental health. And so, yes, I do feel this energy of connecting with your center, connecting with your why, letting go and releasing the hurts, the pains, the disappointments, the depression, the isolation, the feelings of fatigue that might have been haunting you the past month. Okay. And Knight of Cups is saying this is time to sweeten your life. And maybe some of you guys with the sweetening, you're like, but I'm looking around and there's nothing sweet. Ain't-ish sweet up in here, right, baby? It's not sweet. But it's like, okay, what are you making? What are you creating that could be sweetening your life? Libra season ruled by Venus. It's about softening yourself, right? It's about the joys in life. But sometimes with Venus, we can overdo it, right? So we have Temperance energy where it's like, don't overdo it. That's another thing about Jupiter retrograde. Jupiter is the planet of overindulgences. So if it's retrograde, people could be more likely to slip into overeating, over drinking, over smoking, right? And some people, that's not your thing, but you're going to overwatch Netflix. You're going to over avoid your problems. You're going to, be researching about something that has nothing to do with the task at hand, right? It's like you're working against yourself. You're working harder. You're pushing against the current. You need to go with it, right? The water theme. King of Cups, Knight of Cups. Like I said, it's a great time for therapy, a great time for diving deep. With the King of Cups, it's like, my phrase for this is like, who heals? The healer. Who heals? The healer, right? And a part of that is the healer's job, because the healer, that's what you do, right? You heal others. You're going to be able to heal you're going to be able to heal yourself. You heal yourself so you can heal other people. Oh my God. Okay. So that's another thing. Sorry about that, y'all. But I was like, So, yes, over the blowing leaves, right? Let it go. It's dead leaves at this point, right? It's dead leaves. Focus on watering the grass, focusing on that foundation. Okay. I love the Wheel of Fortune with the World card. This is one of my favorite, most beautiful combinations in the tarot for me, because these are both signifying endings, right? This is a 10 and this is the last card in the major arcana. So it's like something is coming to an end. And wouldn't you know it, we just had that solar eclipse on the south node representing release. And we're having a full moon coming up representing letting go. So we're closing a door for our maturity. We're closing a door for because we've learned something, for our wisdom, okay, for our expansion, for our fortune, for our blessings, right? And as we close that door, we get upgraded, we glow up, and we see the bigger picture. And we see that we don't need to hold on to, those small things, that could have been holding us back, right? Temperance is saying, get, your head in the game, okay? You can't take everything. You can't take everyone with you. And so I also feel like, Mercury is the god of duality, right? And versatility. So with Mercury activations happening this week, we need to be adaptable. We need to be versatile. We have to see what has been hurting us, what has been happening behind the scenes, maybe that we haven't even faced within ourselves as we enter into the shadow work season. That's another thing this Reiki is for, shadow work. As we enter the shadow work season in Scorpio, what do you want to close the door on? What do you have risen above, right? And with the World card, I just hear congratulations, which means you're leveling up. You're finally seeing the pieces of the puzzle coming together, or you could be getting your recognition. You could be getting your flowers too coming through within the next month, three to 4 weeks. Okay, I see family events, family gatherings, friend events, friend gatherings, birthday parties, right? 10 of Cups, parties maybe you don't want to go to, but you should go to because you will feel better, maybe more rejuvenated, more restored after. Okay, 10 of Cups, even if you're not going to be with people, focusing on what you're grateful for, focusing on the things that are working for you. Okay, it's also about gratitude for the little things. People are needing to focus on their children, or someone is focusing on a child, or focusing on a small project, or focusing on a new beginning. We have Archer and Child. Maybe you're focusing on something that's creativity, or you wanting to tap in with your inner child, be more carefree, right? Someone is raising their standards and also raising themselves to the challenge. We got Eagle. So Eagle is also about seeing that higher perspective, right? Taking an opportunity. Maybe it's a small opportunity at first, but from those small opportunities, big things can happen. We got Birds, and I've been talking about this all live, that it's about communication. It says communicate on there. Birds are yappers, right? People are negotiating, they're debating, making contact, noisy, text or call someone. You could be hearing or thinking of someone you haven't seen in a long time. We've been talking about retrogrades, right? Doing research, magnifying glass. Examine the fine print. Pay attention to the important details. Someone's focusing also on communicating more on social media, showing themselves on social media, expanding, marketing themselves, getting more exposure or publicity on social media. Maybe this is through engagement, through connections, through connecting with different people who do something similar. That could be very important to you. Okay, we have Key. Key is about a stroke of genius. It is likely that in this week too, it could come through your dream and intuition, that you can have a stroke of genius where you just get some beautiful idea. And it's like, do research, start this new beginning, rise to the challenge. This could be something that you're very, very proud of, right? And Key is also about unlocking your potential. We have Gaia, Mother Earth, which is about balance, experiencing duality, which I just said was Mercury. Fertility, practicality, inner versus outer world. And we also have Lily, which is about being more mature. Okay. Being more mature. This could also signify that an older woman can be showing you another side, a fresh perspective on something that you didn't see, or a wise perspective on something. Some people are going to be focusing on their career and aligning that with their virtues and their integrity. You could be hearing about someone retiring or leaving a position too this week. Lily can also represent sexuality. So maybe people are also tapping in with their sexuality in this week with a man. Oh, there's a man. Okay. Neptune. Maybe he's a water sign. Maybe he's a Pisces. Oh my God. What are we doing? Ashe. Ashe. Yes, 1010. 1010 is one of my favorite dates, y'all. 1010 is one of my favorite dates. 1010, 1011. Good times. Very good times. Okay. So we got haunted house number 22. Haunted house. I love that. Happy birthday to your grandma. This is beautiful because there's a mirror here, and I feel like Libra season is mirror season because it's relationship season. This says, and this is so shadow work coded. These are so shadow work coded. This says the things that haunt you are the things you have to let go of. The things that haunt you are the things you have yet to let go of, okay? You got to let it go. Full moon in Aries, cut the cord, Reiki, okay? The things are that's kind of creepy, okay? And it's definitely giving retrograde season, Pluto direct, focusing on your power, baby. This says unsettled issues. Confrontation happening. I need to let go. I could have told you that. Or clean house. And I also mentioned cleaning your house, cleaning those cabinets, those drawers, and everything like that. This says your higher self chose this card because a person or situation from your past is preventing you from experiencing the bliss that is waiting for you once you clear this energy from your orbit. You might see the energy of this card manifest in an ex, ay mi madre, who continues to come back into your life whenever it's convenient for them to do so. I know that's not none of you, or none of you. Okay. Perhaps you are loyal to a friend who is not loyal to you in return. And despite how many times you have been burned, you continue to support them when they call. You might be staying with an employer who doesn't value you and your ideas. So you feel as though your talent is being overlooked and wasted. Choosing to let go of what brings you pain is a critical form of self-care. Haunted house prompts you to examine the people and areas of your life that make you feel trapped, afraid, abandoned, hurt, confused. These situations may trigger something within you. And when you are blended with these emotional bombs, you might be blinded to the exit. The door might have been right in front of you the entire time, but you're experiencing an illusion that has led you to believe there's no escape. It may be you have taken on the role of a healer and believe it's your job to change the actions of others. It is not. Your responsibility is to your own healing and well-being. Who heals the healer? Well, the healer's busy healing everybody else and ignoring themselves. You have to call your power back to you. Pluto direct. Even though it may be painful, taking steps to set boundaries with others provides a healing pathway for them as well. By letting go, you are choosing not to enable their behaviors and are shining a light on their shadows. Shadow work. You very well could be the healer after all, simply by taking the steps to heal yourself. You very well could be the healer after all, simply by taking the steps to heal yourself. As you do that, you're inspiring them to do the same thing, to take space to heal themselves. Yes, and this full moon is also going to be next to Chiron. Chiron is in Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer, and I also associate it with shadow work and our pains and our trauma. I do have a shadow work workbook as well on Chiron on my website. I should do another one, honestly, truly. But yeah, y'all, that was our week ahead horoscope. Baby, bless me one more time. Jupiter retrograde, Pluto direct, Mars in the pre-shadow retrograde period. Mercury. Okay. Communication, taking space for yourself, doing your shadow work, cleaning your house, setting your boundaries. Okay. You can secure a spot for our Cut the Cord Reiki, which is on Thursday, October 17th at 9 p.m. on my website. You can book a year ahead reading for tarot, astrology, fix your funk, what's your superpower, all the things. On my website, I do live and pre-recorded readings. And yes, you guys, I'm about to go get a facial. Libra season, about to get a facial. And guess what? My esthetician is a Libra, okay? Astrology. And she's the best esthetician, I'm telling you, because that is what she loves. That's what she loves. That's her therapy. Okay. So she has really been working wonders on my skin. Side note, I've been getting this thing is called Bio Repeal, because last year I did a chemical peel and it was insane. It took me like a month or two to heal from that, but the results were amazing. But then anyway, so I'm doing these Bio Repeals. These are soft or chemical peels that don't have any downtime, and they've really been working. I go every month. Been clearing up a lot of hyperpigmentation I get. I also have eczema on my face, so I haven't been having any eczema breakouts in the past few months. So I'm happy about that. Just want to share with you guys my little wins. Okay. Sending you guys so much love and blessings. Take this weekend, okay, to moderate the things that you say. Do your shadow work. If there's something heavy on your heart, write it down. Okay, write it down. If you're feeling a weight and a heaviness inside of you, maybe if you change your space, your surroundings, you let go of some clutter, you do some donations, you can feel the weight lift up off of you. Okay, so we love that. And yeah, you guys, sending you much love and blessings. It's a season of letting go. So don't hold on to no hard feelings. Make peace with the past. And that's it. Send you guys so much love and blessings, and we will talk later. Bye. Bye, babies. Thank you.